Anybody is here? If anyone is here, just let me know that you can hear me. Good morning. Hey, Marquis. Good morning. Jerry, sounds clear. Hooray. Oh, okay. You guys can hear me. That's cool. That was a little load shedding. Uh, what to say? So, all of you know that I'm just looking for sell. If it keep falling, I'd love to go for the sell. So, here is the time where I will start to look for the sell. I really don't know. I think we had a news around 10:30. I mean, that not from payroll news, not the exact one, but obviously it's the child. So let's wait for the 50-minute this parabolic up first. Let's see if it can close this last parabolic up or not. Then we'll look for some kind of entry over there. If it keep falling, you know that where I'm looking for all of the liquidity is below there. So I'm just looking for that on. This is the liquidity has taken. Yeah, that's cool. So I would love to see if it if it can keep falling. Price action, no need to hurry, because either way, if the direction is okay, you know where it can fall, so no need to worry about that. Around 9:30 market opened, trade the new day opening gap, today's new day opening gap low, fall, take that sell side liquidity, this low and that low. There were the sell side liquidity, it has taken the sell side liquidity. Now is the time to wait to see that can it go higher, or is it keep falling. If it would love to keep falling, it will give me the speed over here. That means market will fall. I mean, it will keep falling, not something like this type of fall. See this fall? I'd love to see this type of fall if it wants to keep falling. That is my expectation. I was watching ICT's live streaming. He was expecting bullish move. That's why I'm little curious to see if it can go higher now. After taking this sell side liquidity, can it go higher from this hourly parallel gap? Can it go higher or not? I'm just expecting some kind of move, because ICT was looking for buy. So that is the only thing I will observe. Otherwise, this sell side liquidity is my target, and I want to see it will fall for that sell side liquidity. Just let's wait for a little bit. Can you look for the SMT? Where is the SMT, brother? I don't see the SMT. Yeah, I don't see. You're asking over here. This high and that high. There is no high. Okay, this is just high. Here I don't have the high. If you think this high and that high, this high and that high, I'm just not interested to mark them as my SMT because they are not the highs, same highs. So yeah, if you are mentioning some other areas, just let me know that. I just didn't mark the opening gap. Let me actually check the opening gap. So here is the opening gap. Let me check the opening gap. Market open, trade the 50% of that opening gap, fall. Nice. Good morning, brother. I'm really curious to see if market can reverse from any of this area, though my bias is bearish. Okay, I want to see it will keep falling, but as ICT was looking for buy, so I'm little curious to see that if there is any kind of period that is going to tell me that market is going higher again. So until now I didn't see anything, but I'm little curious to know, can it go higher? Okay, so I'm watching that. I have in I mean that things in my mind as well. Can it go higher? Just because ICT was looking for buy. So I need to find out why he was looking for buy. I really don't know, to be honest, because in my opinion it should keep falling. I mean that is my analysis. Absolutely I can be wrong, because ICT is ICT. There is no comparison with him. Whatever he can see, we can't see that. We can't see that. We are not able to see that. Still, I really would love to see what is the. Oh, by the way, first parallel cap entry. See this first parallel cap. First, let me talk about this first parallel cap. Every single time I'm showing you this first parallel cap entry. Entry stop loss is above that parallel cap. Go for maybe this sell side liquidity. Just for this sell side liquidity. This 30 handle, okay? Just until that sell side liquidity. And your entry should be there to the low of this first parallel cap here. That is your entry. Stop loss is above that first parallel cap. Target is this sell side liquidity. When the first parallel cap appeared over there, so it is near about 38 handle for 17 handle stop loss. Okay, remember this first parallel cap entry. I don't know AFX is over here or not. He was asking me yesterday in our Discord live about the first parallel cap entry. So that is your first parallel cap entry. Oh, created over there. You know your direction. You are looking for sell. Perfect. Opened that first parallel cap. No other period, just nothing. Trade that on. Boom. Done. Done for the day. Okay, I'm going to remove this last parallel cap from 15-minute chart. The reason is that last parallel cap has broken. So yeah, it has broken. Let's see if it can keep falling. This is that for our last parallel cap. Okay, so I would love to keep it over there until market leave this area perfectly. Until then, I would love to keep this parallel cap over here for our chart. Javier, when I was looking, I mean just before 10 minutes ago, around 9:25, I was watching 9:25. Okay, so he was talking about the buy only. So he told that even if after the open, if you see market fall little bit, he was showing the 15-second chart, it will go higher again. So that's why I'm curious, can it go higher? He also marked this 5-minute liquidity over here. If you go to your 5-minute chart, you will see this liquidity. Okay, from 5-minute chart, that was the liquidity. He told that this liquidity can be taken. If it can take this liquidity, first he was looking for that liquidity, then he talked about this liquidity. So after taking that liquidity, can it go higher? So that is the theme I'm also watching actually. Can it go higher? If it wants to go higher, how it is going higher over there? I mean, how it is going higher? But if you ask me, no, I'm not interested to look for buy. I'm only interested to look for sell. At the same time, when I was talking to AFX, okay, I was talking to him last day about the first parallel cap, and I saw that when first time it has used for the sell, the next time it's not a good idea to look for a sell. So the first time it fall, traded that first parallel cap, then come back again to the low of this parallel cap, the first parallel cap after 9:30. It's not a good idea to look for a sell over there, because last day it didn't work. Then it went higher. First time it tapped this parallel cap, boom, it went higher. The next time when it came back again to the top of this parallel cap, it was not a good idea to look for buy over there. So I believe that this first parallel cap can be traded one time. I mean, can be used for taking buy or sell for the first time. For example, here the selling opportunity has already gone. So I will have an buying opportunity. If it can go through this first parallel gap, then that can be a buying opportunity. So no more selling is valid. New week opening gap Monday 2nd September. Oh, okay, there was a new week opening gap. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so let's see if it can go higher now. And if it wants to go higher, I will say this high and that high. They are relatively equal highs. So can it go for that buy side liquidity now? Here, not willing to take the buy, just watching this market. Not going to take any kind of trade right now. Just watching. Can it break this parallel gap? This parallel gap is important because this is your perfect inversion parallel gap. Why this perfect inversion parallel gap? After taking the liquidity, market structure shift, tap to this parallel gap, went higher, take the liquidity. Market closed below this parallel gap. Now it is the perfect best inversion parallel gap. Can market go through this inversion parallel gap? So first I would love to see, is this parallel gap is broken or not. At the same time, market is below this first parallel gap after 9:30. I'm not interested to look for buy below this parallel gap. So I'm just not going for buy right now. Just would love to see, can it close above these two parallel gap, first parallel gap after 9:30 and then this inversion parallel gap. If it can close above them, then maybe I'll start to look for a buy. What happened? AFX, why you was so happy, brother? I can see your happiness, but I don't know what is the reason. Share the reason. Because I see you are online again. Okay, that's cool. I thought you got you got an offer from a girl actually, so you are going to marry. I thought like that way. That's why you're so happy. I'm observing this parallel gap. This is the 15-minute inversion parallel gap. Can it close? I mean, can this parallel gap hold the price, send it lower again, or is it going through this parallel gap? So I'm watching this part over here. Can it go through this inversion parallel gap at the same time the first parallel gap after 9:30? So both of them I'm just watching. Naughty, naughty. I'm not naughty, brother. I was thinking like that way. I thought that you got a proposal from a girl, so you are going to marry. I was talking about UAFX when last day I was in Discord live. You asked me how to use this fast parallel gap, and if you remember, I showed you for first sell, then market came back again to this low. I tried one more sell, it got stopped out. Then it went through this parallel gap, tapped to this parallel gap, took buy. When it come back again to this parallel gap, I frame another buy setup. It failed. So in my opinion, this parallel gap, this first parallel gap should be used for the first time. That means one time. If you would love to use this parallel gap, I was talking about that. Okay, for selling first time, for buying first time, not the second time. Look at these two candle. They're relatively equal lows. Even if market would love to go higher, I don't want to see them open because this two low is not the lowest low. if this thing happened here, that is kind of confirmation that market is going higher. But if it happens over here, that means market left the liquidity over there. I don't want to see that. Even if market would love to go higher, it should take this sell side liquidity. So when market for example, it left that liquidity over there, then closed above this fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. Should I go for buy? Absolutely, I should go for buy, but I'm not looking for buy because market left that liquidity over there. If it takes this liquidity, then go higher. Maybe that's a better opportunity to look for buy. Until where? Until this buy side liquidity. Okay, from 50 minute chart, this high and that high, they're relatively equal highs until that buy side liquidity. But if it leave it over here like this way, that is low probability in my opinion, and I should not focus on buying when market left that liquidity over there. I should not focus for buying. But it can keep going higher. If it keep going higher, maybe I will miss that trade. Simple. I watched ICT for sometimes. Today I can do the same. Explain in a hindsight everything. No comment. No comment. Remember, I'm watching this parabolic gap. On my right, you can see this is that inversion parabolic gap. I'm watching this parabolic gap. Only this parabolic gap. Same time, the first parabolic gap after 9:30, it's still over there, but I'm watching this parabolic gap. Can it hold the price, send it lower, or is it going to be broken? Even if it is broken, it should take this sell side liquidity first before going higher. I don't like to see this type of liquidity left below me, even if I want to go higher for this buy side liquidity. Overall, I'm bearish. I love to look for sell. That is the best case of scenario. I told that as ICT is looking for buy, I want to see why it will go higher. If you go to a 15-second chart, I believe that you will get a sell setup until this sell side liquidity. You will get a sell setup. That means there will be a market structure shift because market has taken the buy side liquidity here. You will get a market structure shift over here, parabolic gap trade, and this is your target. If you go to your 15-second chart, you can please check your 15-second chart if you have the ability, and just observe the price. Don't participate in this price action, just observe the price. Do you get something over there or not? Okay, just look for that. This is my expectation, and I'm predicting the 15-second chart because it has taken the buy side liquidity from 15-second chart. There should be some kind of sales, lower market structure shift and fair value gap. Market will trade this fair value gap, and then it will fall for this sell side liquidity. So if anyone has the ability to go to the 15-second chart, open the 15-second chart instead of this 15-minute chart, because you know what do we have over there from 15-second chart. Sorry, from 15-minute chart. And please observe this price action from there to this sell side liquidity. Is there any opportunity to take the sell? Obviously, remember there will be another level where you will be able to take the partial. So keep that in your mind as well. Anybody has the ability to open the 15-second chart? Just let me know to the chat box. Still no setup in 15 seconds. Okay, keep waiting. Just keep waiting and see if there is any lower market structure shift. If you see any kind of lower market structure shift, let me know. It can happen right now as well. Relatively equal highs has taken. It can make the setup right now as well. Okay. There should be a lower market structure shift with a displacement, not Mickey Mouse move. A very clean lower market structure shift. Uh, Sir, yes, please keep open that 15-second chart. Please keep it open until this candle closed above this 50-minute inversion parabolic gap. Above this 50-minute inversion parabolic gap, until it is not closed over there, keep that 15-second chart open over there. No, don't focus on the plus MSS. Focus on the minus MMS. Okay, don't focus on the plus MSS. If it close above this parabolic gap, no need to wait in 15-second chart anymore because this is broken. This 50-minute inversion parabolic gap is broken. You don't need to wait for that sell setup anymore. You can just come back again to the 1-minute chart. If any of you would love to go for buy from here, you can go, but I'm just not interested to look for buy from there. The reason is market left that liquidity. I didn't like it. The way it left that sell side liquidity, I just didn't like it. So if anyone interested to look for buy, obviously you can go because you have this buy side liquidity. I'm just not going to take that buy from this parallel gap. Okay, Sophie, you can come back because this market has already closed above this inversion parallel gap from 15-minute chart. So you don't need to look for the sell. Even if there is a market structure shift now, I won't be able to look for that sell. As I told, even if the market structure shift happened over here from 15-second chart, I'm just unable to look for that sell because it is above this inversion fair value from 15-minute chart, above this 1 minute first fair value after 9:30. Even if it fall to take that sell side liquidity, I don't want to take that sell because that is going against my logic. I can see it tapped the new day opening gap high tick by tick perfectly. It has tapped to the new day opening gap high. Still, I'm not interested to look for sell only because it is above the inversion fair value from 15-minute chart and first fair value after 9:30. At the same time, it is inside this last fair value from 15-minute chart. So let me actually mark the inversion last fair value instead of this inversion fair value gap. So over here, this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Would love to see can it be broken. Last fair value gap. Okay, so this is the last fair value gap. As I told, even if it fall for this sell side liquidity, I'm just unable to catch that fall. The reason is it is above this past fair value gap. That is the most important reason. At the same time, it was in above the inversion fair value gap, though it did this candle didn't close, but it has went through this inversion fair value gap, which I didn't like. I just didn't like the way it has closed. I mean, went through the last. I mean, inversion fair value gap. We are inside the 50-minute minus bearish fair value gap and rejected. Yes, I can see it. Watching this fair value gap, can it work with the lower portion of this fair value gap? That means market is not going to trade the upper portion of this fair value gap. Just watching this fair value gap, can it do it? Or is it going to close this fair value gap? That will help me to understand is market falling for this sell side liquidity or not. This specific fair value gap, if the body close above the consequent crossment of this fair value gap, then the falling is low probability. Instead, it will keep going higher. If it work with the lower portion, that means body closed below the 50% of this fair value gap, that is a confirmation that market is going to fall for this sell side liquidity. Week should not close this fair value gap 100%. Week has to close below this high, but body should be closed below the constant crossment or at the level of this constant crossment of this fair value gap here. If that fair value, okay, it has been closed 100%, so no selling is valid for me. I'm not interested to look for sell because this fair value gap is closed 100%. Am I looking for buy? Absolutely not. First fair value gap entry. Remember here, there, first fair value gap entry. I'm not taking the first fair value gap entry. I'm just showing you the first fair value gap entry. Okay. So there, market tapped this first fair value gap. Here, stop loss just below this first fair value gap. Target maybe where you can target maybe this highs, that relatively equal highs. Yeah, that can be the target over here. This can be the target. Rejection block partial here. This rejection block partial. This is the first fair value gap entry. Remember, no other period, just the first fair value gap entry. That can be your partial over here. I'm just showing you the first fair value gap entry. So until this area, that 30 handle is your first partial. It has to be your partial, or this actually that is the partial. Okay? So something like here, first fair value gap entry, not any other period. First fair value gap entry, just nothing else. That's the partial. Then maybe you can hold your trade. Sorry, until this buy side liquidity, there is nothing wrong because you have already taken the partial, or maybe until this relatively equal highs over here. So let me put it over here instead of there. Okay, around there until this area, that can be your target. This entry is just first favorable cap entry. After 9:30 first favorable cap entry, like this cell. I talked about this cell. I am showing you this buy. No other PDRA, no other price action, nothing else, no other direction, nothing at all. Just first favorable cap entry. Nothing at all. AFX asked me about the first favorable cap. I'm showing you this first favorable cap entry. Sell, buy. You missed this buy, no more buying opportunity here. As last time I saw that, next time market didn't work. So I'm just telling you, first time you got that sell, perfect. Next time don't take it. First time you caught that buy, perfect. Next time no entry. Here until this first area 31 handle your partial, you can hold your trade until this buy side liquidity around to this area, or maybe you can hold it until here, that buy side liquidity. Nothing wrong because you have already taken the partial. Again, this is just the first parabolic cap entry. I'm showing you every day. I'm just telling you every day, no other price action. Use this first parabolic cap for your trade. I'd love to hold it until this here, okay, to see if it can hit the target. Stop loss should be at the break even. After taking the partial, stop loss should be at the break even. Or you can just put the target to the top of this last parabolic cap. Okay, it didn't to this last parabolic cap high. You can just mark the high as your target, okay, because it can be reversed from the top of this parabolic cap. It can happen as well. If you study this first parabolic cap after 9:30 first parabolic cap entry opportunity, trust me brother, it's so beautiful. Okay, it's so beautiful. Your stop loss is at the break even. Even if you get a stop out over here after getting the 31 handle, isn't it bad? Is it bad? I don't think so. It's bad. I think it's beautiful. I want to see this candle should work as a propulsion block. That means market will tap to this propulsion block and then it will go higher again here. So from there, market will go higher again. Propulsion block. How long? Until this buy side liquidity. Let's see. Order block here. Lowest down close body close candle to this specific parallel cap. Propulsion block. I'm not looking for buy. I'm not taking any buy. I'm observing this sell side liquidity. Can it be taken? Can market come back again for this sell side liquidity? So I'm not pushing my button for buying opportunity. Otherwise, I would go for this propulsion block entry over there. But I'm not pushing my button because market left that sell side liquidity. I didn't like it. I don't want him to leave this liquidity over there like that way. So it should fall for this sell side liquidity first. Maybe if it can tap to this low, I mean high, you'll get stopped out after taking the partial. So I'm just going to remove this one from my chart. As you can see, it actually leave that fair gap open over there, little open. That is a confirmation that market is falling again. That is the confirmation. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, that is not the confirmation. Market has already closed this fair gap over there. Yeah, it has been closed over there. Sorry, my mistake. I didn't see this one first. It has already closed this fair gap 100%. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see can it fall for this sell side liquidity. So I'll go for a sell if I get an opportunity. That means market, if market can close below this constant crossment of that first parallel gap after 9:30, I'll go for a sell for this sell side liquidity. That is much more confident for me to go. Either way, if market keep going higher and take that buy side liquidity, I will be unable to participate in that run. I'm not pushing my button from the first parallel gap again. I'm just using the PDR or the price action. Okay. Yo, what do you think about the unrest that's going on in the Israel and Iran? Do you think that will have a big impact on this market? Oh man, yesterday it was disaster. So yeah, absolutely, it has a very big impact on the market. And yesterday we have already seen that. What a fall, dramatical fall. I believe that this is really difficult situation. At least the World War III is coming. It's knocking in our in our door. So we have to be very careful about this kind of situation. By the way, how are you, brother? Bro, how are you, brother? Manu, if you are profitable, don't participate in the price action next time. Just close your chart. You told that you are not ready. I mean, you want to go for the payout one time. Just close your chart. Just close it. Don't push your button next time today because you are already profitable. I don't care how much did you get, but just close your chart. That's all. I told you that why I'm not participating in this buy run. The reason is market left that sell side liquidity. I didn't like it. So I want to see it fall for the sell side liquidity. Until this parabolic gap is not broken from 15-minute chart, this last parabolic gap from 15-minute chart over here, you can see this one. Until it's not broken from 15-minute chart, I'm not interested to look for buy. I am interested to look for sell at least until this sell side liquidity because it should not leave this sell side liquidity like that way. It should not be open like that way. Absolutely, the earning has a great impact as well. Nvidia earnings is monster that is going to destroy every kind of FOMC or CPI. They are going to be destroyed by Nvidia earnings. It has a huge impact. This the opening gap is still this small portion is open over here. It's a small portion is still open. Taken that relatively equal highs over here. This relatively equal highs has taken. Is it going keep going higher for this buy side liquidity? If it do that, I'll miss that trade. I told you why I'm missing that trade. Why I will miss that trade. Though it has closed above the inversion parabolic gap, that was obvious for me to hold the price, send it lower again. That inversion parabolic gap has broken. This parabolic gap, first parabolic gap after 9:30. By the way, it hit your target. Remember the relatively equal highs, this high and that high. They are relatively equal highs. That got the boom over here. I was talking about here. This is not hindsight here. That got boom. I'm not taking the entry from first parabolic gap after 9:30. I'm just showing you if any of you would love to use this first parabolic gap after 9:30 to be your entry point, you can use it. Okay. Most of the time it is working perfectly. Very nice way it is working. So just to do the back test and then be confident to take the entry from this first parabolic gap after 9:30. Just keep that in your mind. It has to be at least 5 handle. So until it's not 5 handle, you are not going to mark the first parabolic gap. Okay, it has closed this opening gap. This opening gap has been closed perfectly. I think so. I'm all right. Was trying to sleep, but a guy woke me up. Was trying to inform that he parked his car behind mine, and if I need to go out, he will move it. I say thanks for the information. Oh man, made $500. I'm done for the day. I love you. I love you, Muhammad Umar. Thanks. You're most welcome, Al Mahmoudi. Next Nvidia earnings is around November 26th. Okay, so that specific day you should be careful. Otherwise, you are cool. That was that propulsion block. Hold the price, send it higher for this buy side liquidity. I missed all of this run just because market leave this sell side liquidity over there. Just because of this, I'm missing everything. If it could take that liquidity, I will be able to participate in this run from this propulsion block. As it didn't do that, I just missed all of this run. Let's see if it can take that buy side liquidity and keep going higher. I don't want to say it will keep going higher, but trend is my friend today. So If it take that buy side liquidity, then come lower, take some liquidity, then give a higher market structure shift, I'll go for that buy, because so far the trend is confirmed, it's a bullish trend. Because take some money out of the turtles TS and made another 150 earlier today and dealing Wednesday type to trade. Okay, done for this week. No more event in London. The school book. The school man. Indian fashion. You are good. Thanks for your stream. You're most welcome. Made 600, lost all, and made 280 now. Okay, that's a critical situation. You have lost 600, made 280. That means 50% has been mitigated. That's the good idea. That's the best idea. If you close your, chart right now, that's the best idea, brother. Let's see if it can break this last parabolic or not. I'm going to remove this opening gap because it has closed perfectly. And going to remove this propulsion block as well. Here, this one as well. Everything has just closed. Okay. So can it break this last parabolic gap, or is it going to hold the price? I would love to see that first. Is it going to hold it or not? We'll go until it takes Asia highs, and it will go up until then. Okay, brother, I really don't know where is the Asia high. I don't know where is the Asia high. Where is the Asia high? I guess this is the Asia session high. Is that or that? Tuesday, Wednesday. I guess this is the Asia session high. Where is the Asia session? Is that the Asia session? I don't know where is the Asia session. Okay, perfect. Let's see if it can fall now. This sell liquidity is my interest. So I will go for the sell if I get the opportunity. Because this last parabolic gap didn't broken. It didn't broke yet. You can see this last parabolic gap is holding the price. So I wanted to see if it can fall for this sell side liquidity. I will take the sell from any of this area to until this area, which is gonna be 32 handle. So if I get that opportunity, I will catch maybe 20 to 30 handle. I'll catch that type of amount. Okay, that type of amount I'll try to catch from there to there. Not interested to catch any of this buy. Thank you, Tito. I'm done with trading today. We'll go back to work. That's cool, brother. If you go for bullish, where is your new buy side liquidity? This high and that high, they are the buy side liquidity. See this high from 15 minute chart, here this high and that high. They're relatively equal highs. That can be the buy side liquidity. Except these two buy side liquidity, I don't have any other buy side liquidity. So even if it wants to go higher, it can go for that buy side liquidity. Asia high is cleared way earlier, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Asia kill zone. Okay, it has been cleared already. That's cool. 15 minute 8:30 is Asia high. Okay, the Asia high has taken already. As per Pro Report has just told me, it has taken already. So I really don't look at the Asian high or low. I don't look at them. Okay, so I really don't know where they are situated. I work with the liquidity, and I really don't care about them that much. I'm back. There was so issues with my net. Oh, okay, now you're back. Welcome back, SK. There is a wrong SMT with yes. Yes took the low, but NQ did not. Let me check which one you are talking about. Which one you are talking about exactly? Yeah, I got you. I got you, brother. I got my new direction. Market has to correct this. This is my target for today. This sell side liquidity that is incorrect. So I want to see market go for this sell side liquidity. That's cool. But before that, I wanted to see how it is going to be close. I mean, if it close inside this last parabolic gap, that is the best case of scenario to look for the sell. If it doesn't close inside this, I mean, last parabolic gap, then this can be taken later. Not now, maybe later. Want to see it will work as a order block, and market will fall. Let's see. No, Sharma, I didn't. Do you take any trade, brother? I outlined to trade depending on that first parabolic gap. First sell, then buy. So both of them worked perfectly. I didn't take the first parabolic gap entry. I would love to work the price action today. So I'm not interested to look for the first parabolic gap after 9:30. So I'm trying to catch a run. Let's see if I can get that opportunity. Okay, it has broken. Yes, 3 win for me today. You are not doing something good. You should not go for 3 win. You should go for 1 win actually. Oh, okay. So you are something like pro, as you have traded before the market open. So you are here just to let us know that you got 3 win, I guess. Welcome, and thank you for letting us know. I guess we have around 8:30, sorry, 10:30. We have a news. So let me check actually if we have any news or not. I guess so far I remember around 10:30 we have a news. Yeah, 10:30 we have crude oil inventories. So let's see what is going to happen around 10:30. I'm not pushing my button until I find out something good. So yeah, whoever wants to trade, you can trade. I want to look for sell move. That means market will fall. That is my intention. I want to see that either from my higher time frame and also from my lower time frame. And if it keep going higher, maybe I have to look for some better opportunity to look for the buy, which is absolutely absurd for me, and I won't be able to go for that, I guess. Mm. I just told you that you just chill the way you told. You are here just to chill. So let's chill, brother. Okay, we are chilling. So yeah, I need to be sure that why you are here. I mean, some of you why you are here. Okay, so that I can tell you. For example, you told that you took one entry before the, I mean, pre-market. So if I knew that you are here to learn, then I will tell you, I will give you some advice. If I know that you are here to chill, So I will just chilling. I will be chilling with you, right? We all will be chilling. So I need to be sure first why you are here. So no hates or nothing. We're just enjoying. I like to watch you. The school, Sharma. Thank you, brother. I hope that you got my point, brother. By the way, I'm looking for Celius, sir. You read price action like me. The school. Hey, bro. Thanks for that love, man. 20083 buy side liquidity, bro. 20016.75 is my buy side liquidity. If it has taken, I will be missed that one because market left that sell side liquidity open like this way. That's why I'm going to miss that run. If it has taken over there, I would be able to catch that move. At least some of that move I'll be able to catch. And it didn't take it. I just missed whole run. We have SMT at low. Check on 15 minutes. We don't have the SMT at the low. We have something that should be corrected. So if you are asking here around this area, this low and that low, where Nasdaq failed to take that low, that means Nasdaq has to fall to take that low. So if you are seeing this is the SMT here and there, if you're seeing this is the SMT, it's not my SMT. I am looking, I will see that market will fall again to correct this incorrect thing. It is incorrect right now. It has to be corrected. Someone has taken the membership. Who is that? Learning to trade UK. Welcome, brother. Fake SMT on which side also please check. You have to tell me where is it. I'm going to remove this Fabrica because it has been broken. Just don't forget to give me the penguin, brother. Learning to trade UK. Where is a fake foolish SMT? I guess you are asking here. So both of them will be taken this high and then market will fall. So first market will correct this, then market will go higher. Go to fall. It is going to fall. When even S&P will take this buy side liquidity, then both of them will start to fall. You can go to the reaction and you will be able to send me the penguin. By the way, guys, you have noticed that I'm not asking for the likes. So I'm not asking for the likes, okay? I'm not begging likes. I want to wait until this candle has taken that high. So until it doesn't take that high, I want to wait for the reversal. It is incorrect. This high has taken in, look over here. I'm talking about that high. This high and that high, they are the same high. Now, the weakest sister has taken that high. The strongest sister failed to take. That means the strongest sister is going to take that high first. Then this low has been taken by the weakest sister. So the strongest sister will go for that sell side liquidity. That is my plan. So I want to wait first to see this guy will take side liquidity. Then it will start to fall. Do I still trade NQ on CFD on forex prop firm. Can you tell or just explain about drawdown rules for futures prop firm? Exactly what do you want to know? Because uh, there is someone who are better than me. Okay, in my chat, there's a lot of people who are better than me about the drawdown or every other things about the drawdown or the prop firm. So if you ask the exact question, I believe that they will be able to help you better than me. Thanks for that penguin, brother. Thank you so much for that penguin. Okay, thank you, SK. Previous 4 hour candle high taken. Okay, I don't see 4 hour chart, so I really don't know what is happening in 4 hour chart. Do you trade the live funds at my funded futures? No, sir. I don't trade the live fund in my funded futures. I have an account, just one account left in Top Step. I trade over there. I mean, sometimes weekly one times or bi-weekly one times. Just one time in micro contract. Just go for one or two trades. That's all. I don't trade anymore, and I quit trading Propfirm. So I need to keep that account alive until I'm not in Portugal, so that I can withdraw all the money over there. I have to keep that account alive. That's why I have to trade over there. Otherwise, I don't trade anymore. The weakest sister is NQ and a worst top-down review. You expect tick to tick price action in NQ, right, brother? Absolutely, brother. No, I don't like that fall. Okay, the fall, I don't like it because this guy didn't take that high. This guy has to take that high. It is not correct. It has to correct this thing first. Then both of them can fall. So I'm not interested to look for sell right now. I want to wait some more times to see when it will take that high. After that, can it make a sell setup? Because I'll go for that sell. First this liquidity, then this liquidity. Here, that liquidity. You can see this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. So I'm not interested to look for the sell right now before taking this high by imminently. Even if it keep falling, I'll miss that. In short, I have this sell side liquidity as well over here. This also the sell side liquidity. I have a lot of sell side liquidity now. So it's 1,000 times easier for me to look for the sell instead of looking for the buy. It can happen, SK. It can happen. But I need to see that imminent is going to take that high. Okay, that is the best case of scenario. And if it happens, then I will start to predict the sell. Until then, I'm just not interested to predict the sell. I will keep observing this price because I don't have any other buy side liquidity left except that buy side liquidity, and I really don't want to see this is going to be taken by today. Okay, it's too far. I mean, it's too far. I don't want to see. So remember this fall because of that ballistic missile. So that fall has happened because of that missile news. Market can't just keep going until that area without any kind of news. If they, I mean, throw some other missiles, then it can reach for that buy side liquidity. Otherwise, it doesn't need to reach for this buy side liquidity. So all I'm waiting to see if this guy can take that buy side liquidity now, this high. So after taking this buy side liquidity, I will start to look for sell. So if you ask me better, I would love to look for a buy over here in imminent. As you can see, this is the lowest down close body close candle order block. I would love to go for a buy from there, from this order block to until this buy side liquidity over here. Okay, until this area. and my stop loss is going to be just below that order block over here, just below that order block until that area. It's a kind of trade where you will be able to trade both of them, not one one market, not one market. If you use both market and if you use the SMT concept, then this is a buying opportunity. Your first opportunity was here. As I missed it, I love to believe this order block, that this order block will hold the price, send the price higher for this line. It should be taken because this is incorrected right now, right? This guy has taken that high, but it has failed to take that high, which is incorrect. The weakest sister should, sorry, the strongest sister should take that on. So I'm just not interested to look for sell right now. I will wait to see if it can go higher. See this lowest down close body close candle, which is my propulsion block over here. Here, this one. It will tap to this area and then it will go higher. That is my expectation. That doesn't mean you are going to take this entry. Please don't do that. Some of you can think, brother, just 7 handle. In imminent please, 7 handle 50 cent is like for Nasdaq. How many handle is it is? I guess uh near about 18 to 20 handles, something like that. Okay, and the move, okay, if you see from there to there, around there to there, it's near about 29 handle, but same range, just 7 handle, something like that. Could have been great if the market could reach to 0 200 area and then fall. Hourly AMD market maker sell model inside the 4-hour MMSM is suggesting me that 2200. What is that? 2200 until this area. Too far for me, to be honest. But yeah, it can happen. Relatively equal highs over here. Relatively equal highs, I guess. Yeah, or maybe this high has taken that high. It's happened actually. Okay, this high actually taken that high. So perfect. It doesn't need to take that those highs again. We'll see. That means as per SK trades, it can make the SMT over here as well. The SMT can happen over there. But yeah, it has taken that high actually. It's okay. So there is trailing drawdown and end of drawdown concept. It depends on the prop firm actually, what prop firm you are trading. For example, trailing drawdown is for Apex, I guess, and daily drawdown is for my funded futures. If I'm not wrong, if I'm wrong, please correct me actually, guys. For Apex, you have the trailing drawdown, and for my funded futures, they have the end of drawdown. In TPT, I have these news rules. FOMC meeting minute announcement. This occur on Wednesdays 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You are allowed to trade through Fed speakers. Is this valid every Wednesday? What is your question? I didn't get your question, brother. I mean, every Wednesday. If every Wednesday you are not going to see the FOMC. My funded futures has the end of the day. I mean, drawdown. I know that. No, I'm not interested to look for sell right now until this guy didn't take that high. Remember that. So I'm not looking for sell until it expand higher and take that high. I'm just not looking for sell. Even if it keep falling, I will miss that whole trade. Every opportunity I'll miss them until this guy doesn't take that high. So this is about the SMT. I really don't want to talk about a lot about this SMT, but so if you see Nasdaq has taken this high, but this guy didn't take that high. So that is your SMT. No, you are doing it wrong. You have to understand that which chart should take the high. So if Nasdaq failed to take that high and this guy has taken that high, okay, I'm good to look for that SMT. If the opposite happens, I'm not good to use that as my SMT. Okay, so even if it would love to fall right now, I'm not interested to look for sell until this guy doesn't take that high. When it will take that high, then if I get any opportunity to take sell, yeah, I'll go for that. First it has to take that high. And just let me focus on the price little bit. I'm not going to read your comment because this is a crucial moment. Market is trading the new week opening gap, so I need to focus over here to see what is happening around that. Okay, just give me little more time. I don't see any setup over there to take entry around this area. Just not interested to force the market to give me an entry around this type of price action. So I will wait better for something very cool. Okay, something very cool. I will wait for that. The way it is spending my time, I really don't like it. It should not do that because it should reach for this buy side liquidity before the macro 1050. So before the macro, it should reach higher and take that buy side liquidity. Otherwise, it can my stop loss is too tight, so it can simply fall to take the liquidity first before expanding higher again, which I don't want to see. If I were in this trade, my stop loss would be at the break even because it is spending much more time than my expectation. It has done everything over here, nothing is unfinished. Trade that propulsion block, everything has finished already. It simply should take that high, which is the buy side liquidity. I don't want to take that risk, so yeah, stop loss should be at the break even. By the way, this entry is only applicable when you are observing two chart. That means sometimes you are taking entry in even S&P, sometimes you are taking entry in Nasdaq. So when market will fall, you'll go for sell in Nasdaq chart. When market is going higher, you'll go for sell from even S&P. If you go for, I mean, if you trade like that way, then and only then this entry is valid. Otherwise, if you just focus on one chart, you can't look for this sell, this buy. Keep that in your mind. Okay, so just someone can think that okay, so this guy is now showing the imminent entry. Please don't think this like that way. Just think it, you are trading one chart, you should focus on one chart. If you are trading two chart, then buying is much more reliable for imminent, selling is much more reliable in Nasdaq in a short period of time, not a long period of time. There you go, it has already done its job. Okay, perfect. So everything is now corrected. There is nothing is incorrect. Market has corrected everything. If it doesn't take that high, if it has taken that high, for example, that high, this guy has taken that high, then this guy will keep going higher until this high. So it will be bullish, keep bullishing, keep bullish, keep bullish, keep bullish. Now, if I get any opportunity to take sell, this is my time to look for sell. Okay, because this guy has corrected the market already. Market has been corrected already until this high is not taken for sorry, for Nasdaq, until this high is not taken. So what I wanted to say, market is not going to trade the 50% of that week. That is the best case of scenario, that market is not going to trade the constant encroachment of that specific week. That is the best case of scenario. I want to see that. So here I'll just mark it and I'll just write it CE. Just remember, this is the 15-minute week CE, constant encroachment. I don't want to see that market will trade that CE. This is the best case of scenario, and I will start to look for sell over here. I have this sell side liquidity, I have that sell side liquidity above this first parallel gap. Okay, and then I'm just going to remove that, and then I have this sell side liquidity, which is my sell side liquidity. This is the extreme sell side liquidity. I have all of this sell side liquidity now. I want to look for sell now. This is the perfect time for me to look for the sell. No sell is valid from the top of this parallel, I mean this constant encroachment. Above this constant encroachment, no sell is valid. Inversion parallel gap. This is my inversion parallel gap. Want to see, it will trade this inversion parallel gap, fall for this sell side liquidity. So from there to there. Confirmation, this bullish parallel gap has been closed perfectly. That is my confirmation. Here, this bullish parallel gap has closed perfectly. So I already got my confirmation that market is actually going to fall. This is my first opportunity to look for the sell from this inversion parallel gap. If I take that sell, where is going to be my stop loss? Above this new week opening gap high. I have to put my stop loss above that high. What is the best case of the putting stop loss above that high? I'm just not interested to put it over there. I'd love to put it just above that area. This sell side liquidity, then that sell side liquidity. Breakaway gap, entry parallel gap. Now, my Discord member, what did I tell you yesterday? Remember? This is just for, this is asking to my Discord member if you remember or not. Let's see, let me check actually if it can make the entry parallel gap over here first. Maybe it will make it. Maybe, okay, or just after that I'll mark it. Do you remember this thing, sell side liquidity, this low? Anybody? Do you remember? What did I talk about this thing, this type of situation? If it came, the market structure shift low, come very near to that sell side liquidity, what should you do? Hi, sister. I don't think so. There is anyone from my Discord group. If anyone is over here from my Discord group, let me know what did I tell you about the sell side liquidity and the market structure shift low if they are at the same level, very near to that low. What should you do? Wait, there. Absolutely. Thank you, SK. Adrian sir, I don't use the midnight. I'm so sorry for that. Okay. This sell side liquidity is taken. You can say, brother, it didn't tap to this inversion parallel gap. You will take the close approximately entry. That means you are not going to expect the absolutely perfect entry opportunity over there, as it is inside this new week opening gap. Obviously, you have to focus over there as well. It doesn't mean that it has done its job yet. no, the job is not done yet. Entry fair value gap, reaction. Wait for the reaction. You have new sell side liquidity over there. Market has already corrected everything. Everything has been corrected. At the same time, focus over here in this 15-minute chart. This is a bullish fair value gap over here. See this bullish fair value gap? If this market can go back higher again, closed above this constant crossment or the above this new week opening gap, it has zero, sorry, not 0%. It has just 0.01% possibility to keep falling. So it should not go back again above the constant crossment of this new week opening gap. Instead, at least before taking this sell side liquidity or that sell side liquidity. Your sell side liquidity was exactly where midnight price is. Okay, which one actually? Can you please tell me the number? What the fish, bro? I answered first. Remember the toilet break guy during your stream? Yes, brother. Oh man. If we want to take the perfect setup, we will have we'll have to wait for 15-minute bearish fabric form and then take entries from the right. You have the new week opening gap, so you can use that new week opening gap. You don't need the 15-minute bearish fabric gap as you have the new week opening gap. Eight five point two five, 85.25. Oh, okay. That is the new week opening gap as well. I sorry, midnight open. I didn't know that. 15-minute bullish fair value gap, constant encouragement, perfect rejection. Remember, this is the entry fair value gap. This is an buying opportunity. If market can leave a fair value gap open over here, that is an buying opportunity. If you have a buy side liquidity, now I don't have the buy side liquidity, so I'm not framing any buying buying setup. This is the last fair value gap that should be traded as well. I'm making things complicated now. Okay, just keep that in your mind. My direction is this sell side liquidity, so I will only go for that sell. No buy is valid for me until market closed above that new week opening gap from 15-minute chart. I joined with my tab when the ICT stream was running on my laptop. The moment I joined, ICT was saying, yeah, I remember, brother. By the way, guys, did you notice that my subscriber is 8,500? Nobody told me that. I just saw and it's 8,500. I'd love to show you something. Next Monday, as I'm not going to be live tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, where Thursday and Friday, I'm not be here. I won't be here. So in Monday morning session, in live streaming, I'm going to give to 50k starter plan, starter account, 50k account. This is the my funded futures account, and actually let me put it over there. Let me talk about this. You don't need to pay any activation fees if you are the winner. Then yeah, absolutely, you don't need to pay any other fees. If you can pass it, start earning money. That's all. Okay. So make sure that you have joined me in Monday's live over there. I will do this draw or something like that. So make sure that you are not you didn't miss it. And I'm also asking to pro trader path. Please don't miss it. Okay. Turtle couple of times that we are away few subs to reach 8,500. Oh, Mani, I really didn't notice. Thank you so much, brother. I guess someone just read your comment and subscribe to our channel. I just can't ask for the like and subscriber because then people will tell me that I'm begging for likes. I don't like it. Okay, those guys who are actually charging $1,000 for free stuff, they are telling that I'm begging for free cost of money that likes. That's awesome, brother. Many more subs to come. Hey Akshay, thanks for that. Oh, by the way, Akshay, I didn't get the time to watch that gold batch video, but it gets my interest. I really would love to see the gold batch video. The way you are showing the precision over there, I'm also really so much interested about that. So I will study this and then I will do the backtest in my life because most of the time I'm spending my time in live over here. So please don't think that I will get the precision over here because you can ask Akshay Madhuk, he's over here. I really don't know anything about the gold batch. I will just study them. So guys, make sure that you are going to join me in Monday's live streaming for joining this giveaway. Let me remind you one more thing. 150, 250, and 300k for Apex account is just for $50. So if any of you are interested about that, don't forget to use the code T2Wizard. At the same time, my funded futures, the starter plus, they have introduced the starter plus. Over there you don't have any consistency and you will get a 20% off if you are using my code T2Wizard. Okay, you have to make sure that it's starter plus, not the starter account. It's starter plus. Okay, make sure that you have joined over there. I mean, you have used the code T2Wizard. Bluenox we have 90% off. Take profit trader 50% off, and the first truck trading where you don't need the combine or the eval direct funding. You'll get the link to the description. Can it reach until this inversion parallel gap? That is all I'm watching. Can it reach until this inversion parallel gap now? Can I look for a buy? Absolutely, you can look for a buy, but for that you have to wait for this new week opening gap broken. In this area, what type of price action do you have? New day opening gap, new week opening gap, this first parallel gap. Lot of resistance, very small run. Above this new week opening gap, then this is the buy side liquidity. Until then, you are free to fly. Below this first parabolic after 9:30 until this sell side liquidity, you are free to fly. But in this range, from the top of this new week opening gap high to the bottom of the first parabolic after 9:30, lot of resistance. So nobody knows exactly where market is coming, exactly where market is going. Nobody can expect that. I don't have any buy side liquidity. I'm not thinking about the buy, okay, guys. Can you go for buy? If you are interested to take the buy, please go for buy. But if I don't have the direction, if I don't know how far it will go, I'm not interested to look for the that specific setup or that specific entry. It's better for me to go for the sell. So if it can come back again, I mean, if it can close below this line, see this new opening gap. If it can close below that line, the first run it will start to go higher. I will be in the market. My stop loss will be just above the constant crossment of that inversion variable gap. All I need to see, can it close below this line, new opening gap low. Just can it close below that line? That's all I would love to see. My stop loss is going to be above the constant crossment of that inversion variable gap. Target profit is this sell side liquidity. Take the partial to this area. So when if it started to fall, I'll put the partial over here. My stop loss is too tight. I can simply put it above here or above that high. That is the most logical place. I don't want to do that. I would love to take that risk because it should not go back again to the constant crossment of that inversion variable gap, because this is now the fake the trough variable gap over there. So I don't want to see it will reach until this constant crossment one more time of this inversion variable gap. If I get stopped out over here, I'm repeating this one more time. If I get stopped out over here and market fail to take that high, it will come back again. I'll take re-entry over there. So that's why my stop loss is too tight. I'm just not interested to put it over there again. So what you can do, because if I'm wrong over here, I can be wrong over there. You can just keep it over there. This is my entry and this is my stop loss. That should be the stop loss over here. Okay, just put it over there. So let's see if it works or not. It came until this constant crossment. I don't like to see it until that area. I put my stop loss just little above of this constant crossment. It should keep falling without going higher. So my stop loss should be safe over there. If it is wrong over there, it can simply go above that high, which I don't want to be. I want to see it. Okay, so if I get stopped out over here, I can be stopped out over there. I don't want to take that risk. Instead, I will try to catch re-entry. Fail to take that high, come back again, closed below this new opening gap. I'll take re-entry because my stop loss was too tight. I got stopped out over here. I'll take re-entry over there. But remember, the stop loss is safe over there. Why I don't put my stop loss over here? The reason is, if I'm wrong over here, I can be wrong over there as well. So I will have another opportunity to take re-entry over here. Instead of holding that trade over there, instead I will get another opportunity to take re-entry. That's why I don't want to take that risk. I'm just watching this high. Can it take that high? If it doesn't take that high, I'll take re-entry. Whenever market will come back again, closed over there, I'll take re-entry. Sometimes what it can happen, it can simply come until this area, then it can fall. Okay, in that type of situation, I will get the opportunity to take re-entry. But if I'm wrong and it stop me out, there is no, I don't have any logic put my stop loss above that high. I don't have any logic. Okay, I got a stop out over here, so I could be wrong over here. I don't want to hold that big stop loss. Instead, I would love to put it over there and I get stopped out prematurely. I will look for the buy now. I'm sorry, I'm not looking for the buy. I'm just waiting for some kind of fall again to look for another opportunity to take entry, not using this inversion fair value gap anymore. Not interested to use this inversion fair value gap anymore. So I'm going to remove that one and I will wait. So I got a stop loss over here with a small stop loss. I'm not interested to look for buy again. It can keep going higher. I don't want to take the buy. I'm only interested to look for the sell. Can it keep going higher? Absolutely, it can keep going higher because trend is my friend. And as you can see, market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap trade. Market is going higher, trade the water block. Now it will go higher. I don't have any interest to look for buy because I don't have the buy certificate. So I'll go for sell again. If it can fall again, closed below this new opening gap, I'll go for resell. And this time my stop loss will be above this constant crosspoint of that new opening gap. Or if there is any fair value gap, I'll use that fair value gap for my stop loss. If you would love to take the buy, what should you do? Wait for this candle to close above this new week opening gap. This 15-minute candle, it has to close above this new week opening gap. Then and only then you can look for the buy. Otherwise, I can't look for the buy. I'm not interested to look for the buy. If you come back again, closed below this new week opening gap, I'll look for sell again. I'm not changing my bias, but if any of you are interested to look for buy, you can go for that. I'm just not interested to change my bias because that sell side liquidity should be taken, in my opinion. So I will only look for the sell. Buying is not my interest, and I'm not interested to look for buy until this candle closed above this new opening gap high, above that high. If it can close above this new opening gap high, then maybe I will be able to look for a buy. Or if I want to look for a buy, I can go for that, though I don't have any direction or any last line where market is reaching for, I don't know. So that is low probability for me. I really don't want to go for that. So selling is much more better for me. I really would love to go for the sell instead of buying. 1 hour relatively equal high. 1 hour. Where is that? Okay, it has closed above this new opening gap, right? Tap to this candle, I'll take the buy. Stop loss is just below that propulsion block. Target is this constant encroachment of that 15-minute week. Remember the 15-minute week, this is that constant encouragement. Just one tick below that constant encouragement. Why I took that buy? This 15-minute candle, let me show you that from 15-minute chart. Is this high probability? Absolutely not. But I don't have any other opportunity except going for the buy. This candle has closed above this new week opening gap. I'm seeing this has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, fair gap has been traded, order block has been traded, propulsion block, trade that propulsion block, reaching for this constant encouragement, which is obvious to me. That means even if it would love to go higher, it can reach until this constant encouragement. Absolutely bullshit decision, but I have only this opportunity to go for that buy until that area. I can't look for the sell right now because market has closed above this new week opening gap high. So it should reach at least until this area. Even if it wants to fall, it can fall from little below this constant encouragement, because I will just put it little below that constant encouragement of that 50-minute parallel gap. I'm thinking about the trend is my friend. Market has market went lower. Take that liquidity. Trend is my friend. The trend has already confirmed it's a bullish trend. So I'm trying to catch that trend is my friend setup. It has taken that high. EMIN S&P failed to take that high. If you come over here in EMIN S&P, look for any kind of entry opportunity. The best area to look for the setup over here in EMIN S&P. Did it take any liquidity actually? Let me check. I guess it has taken. No, it didn't actually. No, I don't see any setup. I can use this one, but that is actually forcing market to take the entry. I don't want to use this candle to take my entry, to be honest. I don't see the setup over here, but it is better to look for a buy in EMIN S&P, because EMIN S&P should take that high, because this high has been taken by Nasdaq. So this guy should take that high as well. So until this guy didn't take that high, market will keep going higher. That is my expectation. Okay, so that is the buy side liquidity. It should go for that. My stop loss just below that propulsion block. Put it over here, just below that propulsion block. Okay, the constant encouragement is my target. 15-minute constant encouragement over here, that is that candle weak, that's 50%. That is my target. Just little below of that 50, I mean constant encouragement, little below over there, just little below, because it can fail to trade that constant encouragement. What else you can do? You can simply take the partial over here. You can hold your trade until this guy doesn't take that buy side liquidity. You can hold your trade. You don't need the buy side liquidity. You can hold your trade until it doesn't take the buy side liquidity, but partial should be taken over there. The logic was market has closed above that new week opening gap over there. Trend is my friend. Trend is confirmed. It's a bullish trend. I don't have the liquidity except this one, though I don't think so that market will reach until this buy side liquidity without any news. But absolutely it can go for that. There is nothing wrong. It has taken the liquidity, trade that 15-minute candle, 15-minute bullish fair value gap, at the same time entry fair value gap, left that open. Tried to catch that sell from this inversion fair value gap here. Remember that sell from there to there, it doesn't need to tap to this inversion fair value gap tick by tick. Close approximately entry until this sell. Market went higher, try to use this new week opening gap. When it closed below this new week opening gap, tried to take that sell from there. Stop loss was over here, a very small stop loss. Let me remind you, from there to there, if you remember, around that area, I guess here somewhere here. Okay, it has taken that high. That should be your closing. Whatever trade you take entry over there, to that entry. Why you took that entry? Propulsion block trade. Market structure shift, fair value gap has traded, order block, propulsion block, tap to this propulsion block, partial, hold your trade until this guy doesn't take that buy side, because this is incorrect. Even S&P has Nasdaq has taken that high. Even S&P failed to take that high, went for that one. Stop loss, when I took that entry, my stop loss was over here, I guess around that area, so 19 handle or something like that. And here my entry is there until this area, 24 handle. Still I'm in break even. Cool with that. If you don't want to, what to say, I mean, I worked with the logic only, okay, to be honest. And that sell I tried to take why I took that sell. You already know that there was no perfect setup or something, and also the sell side liquidity was taken over there, by the way. But I tried it, it doesn't work, and this worked perfect. But here I don't have the buy side liquidity, so until this guy doesn't take this buy side liquidity, I'll keep looking for buy, keep looking for buy. Now it has traded this last parallel gap from 50 minute chart. This is the last parallel gap. This guy has traded that last parallel gap. I don't know what is that gap. Oh, okay, this was the last parallel gap as well from that area. So let's see. This is broken. Market has taken that high, this high. Until E-mini S&P doesn't take that high, I can't think about the sell. Until E-mini S&P doesn't take that high, I can't think about the sell. So let me mark another line over here. There, okay. So focus over here. E-mini S&P is going for that buy side liquidity, and this guy will keep going higher. What you will take? You will take the perfect one. That one was the perfect market structure shift, favorable gap, trade the favorable gap, order block, propulsion block entry, and this sell, the inversion favorable gap sell, it worked perfectly. But that sell, when I pushed my button over there, what was the logic of that sell? Just used this new week opening gap information. Just used that new week opening gap information. Is that a perfect sell? Absolutely not. I take a small risk over there. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, it's okay already. But still, if you ask me, still I'm bearish actually. I would love to see market will fall for this sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity, and this sell side liquidity. I really would love to see that. But here I'm not willing to take sell from the top of this new week opening gap. So until this price is above this new week opening gap, I'm unable to look for sell. I'm not interested to look for sell from the top of this new week opening gap. If I would love to look for sell, I have to wait to see market close below this new week opening gap again from 15-minute chart, from this 15-minute chart. If it can close above below this new week opening gap, then and only then I'll be able to look for sell. Until then, I'm unable to look for sell. I have to look for the buy only. Just buy, just buy, just buy. A loss, love. How many setup I have outlined today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, losing trade, 5. But brother, we cannot look for sell till the correction happens, right? Correction can happen later. You can see perfectly it left this one, then went here, right? Like this corrected market, it left it over there, then it went higher. That means it left this thing for later correction. So it can do the same thing over here. SMT correction from the higher time frame. That can happen later. The correction can happen later, but from the 1 minute chart, if market is very near to that corrected price, then it is going to happen around this time, around that specific time. It can happen exactly from there. Simply, I'm not interested to look for sell from this parallel gap. Even if I pushed my button over here, for example, if I would love to push my button over there, where should be my stop loss? Let me show you that. I'm not doing this in front of all of you because it's kind of over risking trade, so I don't want to do that in front of you. Just above that concurrent crossment, just above that one, target will be here to the top of this new week opening gap. That should be my trade from there to there. Are you willing to take that sell? 100%. I'll go for that sell. But I'm not doing it in front of all of you because you will see this is over trading. And if it I got stopped out, you will say you got a stopped out. But I'm seeing here, I'm risking 7 handle for 22 handle. You can see I'm risking 7 or 8 handle, maximum 8 handle. I'm risking 8 handle for 22 handle. Is it worthy to take that risk? In my opinion, 100% worthy. 100% worthy. But I'm not pushing my button, okay? Because you know the reason. I can be wrong here. 100% I can be wrong. It can simply stop me out. But I'm watching that 7 handle, just 7 handle. I'm going to get the 7 handle loss. You are not ready to take that loss. Like here, my stop loss was just above that concurrent crossment because that is the logical level. If I got stopped out over here, I can simply stop out over here. So if I got stopped out over here, I can simply stop out above that high, which has made this parallel gap. Why I was thinking like that way. If market would love to fall little bit, at least to trade that higher time frame period high, it should leave the lower portion, upper portion open, absolutely open the higher portion. So it can trade the constant crossman. So I just covered maybe 1 or 2 tick above that constant crossman, just 1 or 2 tick. So let's see, one candle close above the new week opening gap high. The next candle can come back again inside this new week opening gap and close inside that new week opening gap or not. Let's see. Okay, so that it can be the fake breakout over there. If you ask me, yeah, still I'm interested to look for sell. Buying is low probability for me because I don't know the direction. I don't know the last line of buying. Where is market going? I have no direction. Where market will go? I have just no direction. I can't look for buy. Thank you, SK Trades, for writing boom, brother. If you want to take the partial over here, perfect. Take the partial, put the stop. I'm just explaining if I were trading over here, what I would do. I took the partial over there. Stop loss is to the break even, holding my trade until this low. So this constant encroachment is going to be my last line of this that specific trade. That constant encroachment, not this low, not that low, not this sell side, nothing. Just this constant encroachment. Maybe until this rejection block, until that rejection block. Most obvious level is the high of this new week opening gap because it is the higher time frame period. It can simply come until this high of this new week opening gap. Who can tell me what is this? Who is able to tell me what is this? If you can tell me what is this, I will I will say that thank you, brother, you are the wizard. If any of you can tell me what is this parallel gap. Any of you is able to tell what is this fair value gap? Yes, yes. It's a green fair value gap. Yes, SK trades. It is that fair value gap. No, sir. No, sir. No, no, sir. This is that fair value gap. Now, if I get this fair value gap, then what should I look for? Who can tell me that? Anybody can tell me that? What should I look for? Laughing fair value gap. Trap fair value gap. Oh, and that's cool. Breaker block and the long entry. Absolutely, brother. 100%, brother. I need just this thing. This is going to be my perfect breaker block. But for this thing, you need the buy side liquidity. I really don't know where is my buy side liquidity, so I will use this emanation piece buy side liquidity for my buy side liquidity because I don't have any buy side liquidity. You can say this is my buy side liquidity. Absolutely bullshit. Market can't go until this buy side liquidity. Remember, if the broker block create over there, that is the buying opportunity. If the breaker block doesn't create over there, no buying opportunity. Until market is above that new week opening gap, I'm able to look for the buy. If market is below that new week opening gap, I'm not able to look for the buy. Right now, this is the time 11:32. I don't trade after 11:32. So even if it happened, this candle, see this up close candle. So if it can fall, take that low, it is going to be the breaker block. Otherwise, until now, I don't have the breaker block. I don't have the breaker block. Actually, I have. No, it's actually forcing market. I don't want to force the market. I don't want to force the market. But yeah, it can be the breaker. It's forcing market. You can simply understand that this forcing market. Okay, simply you can say that this forcing market. So even if it works, I won't. I'm not interested to use this one because simply this is forcing market. I don't want to force the market. So I'm going to skip this one. Instead, I'll wait for a perfect breaker block. Gap just. Yes, brother. I see red is parallel gap to take short. Okay, it can happen, brother. I'm not interested to take short until market close below this new week opening gap from 15-minute chart. I'm not interested to look for short. I'm only interested to look for buy. If you want to look for a market structure shift, this is the only swing high which is valid for shifting bullish market structure. Okay, just this high. It is the only swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. So I'll look for that market structure shift as well. This is the breaker block, order block. Though I'm forcing the market to make it breaker block. Okay. Otherwise, I will wait. Okay. I'll just wait. I'm not interested to push my button by forcing the market. I wouldn't do that. Even if I were trading alone, I wouldn't go for that breaker block because it is simply forcing market. So better I will wait for the market structure shift, fair value gap, tap to this fair value gap, go higher. 22 YT model. Market has taken the liquidity, see this low has taken over here. Market structure shift. If there is a fair value gap, buying opportunity over there. Got the market structure shift. All I need a fair value gap now over here. That's all I need. Let me put it over here. Why I'm looking for that? Because breaker block, I don't want to force the market. Okay, this high make the breaker block. I don't want to force the market. So let's see if it can keep make a fair value gap over here. Let me change the color. Let's see, okay, if it can make a fair value gap over there. After 11:30, I really don't like to trade, but yeah, I'll go for this trade. Okay, no fair value gap, so no way to take the entry. No fair value gap, so I am unable to take the entry from that setup. What I'm doing, nothing. If this low can take that low, this would be my entry point. That candle would be my entry point. As market didn't do that, I am unable to take that buy from that specific area. Even I don't have a fair value gap over here as well, so I'm just unable to take the entry. I want to see that is it going to work as a breaker block, order block or not, because I'm forcing market to make this breaker block. I don't want to use this one. I wouldn't go for that one, but it can happen. I mean, it can work. Okay, so if it works, I'll just miss it. And yeah, I don't want to force it, to be honest. So this is the breaker block, order block entry. Again, I wouldn't go for this trade. Even if it works, I don't care. I wouldn't go for this breaker block trade. My breaker block will give me 95% winning rate. So I will wait for the perfect breaker block if it happens over there. Just one thing is missing over there, and that is buy side liquidity. I don't have the buy side liquidity. Still, I will use the imminent buy side liquidity here. This one, I will use that buy side liquidity. This one, even if it works as a breaker block, I wouldn't go for that. Again, I have to clear that area. But if I were using this candle as my breaker block, then how would I use this candle? Okay, let me show you these things only. Here, if you use that one as your breaker block, the lowest down close body close candle is gonna be your breaker block, order block. Okay, tap to this breaker block, order block entry. Either you have to take the entry over there, or you have to take the entry from that order block. I'm not using this one as my breaker block again, as it is forcing market. I don't want to force the market. Instead, I would love to wait to see can it make a perfect breaker block. So I will wait for that. I'm not interested to look for sell. The reason is market is above the new week opening gap. Is try to understand the fact over there. Even if it works as a breaker block and market go higher, take that high, I'll just miss that trade. Simply I will miss it because it didn't make the perfect breaker block over there. I just forced the market to give me the breaker block. After see this unfilled fabric gap has filled, I have to look for low, high, lower low. Except this highest up close body close candle, I don't have anything over here. So either I can force the market, which I don't want to do. I would love to miss that trade. Even if it works, I would love to miss that trade. Just want to see, was that the breaker block? If it is the breaker block, then I will miss that one. Even the risk is not worthy to take. Look over here. This candle, when it has made this order block, this candle will be my entry. Stop loss has to cover the inversion parallel cap. I don't have the inversion parallel cap over there. So what I have to do, I have to put my stop loss below this low, just below that low, here, below that low. 23 handle, it's not worthy to take that risk because of that forcing order, I mean breaker block. It's not worthy. I'm not interested to take that entry. Instead, I will just let him go. Even if it works, I'll let him go. Simply. I just marked them so that I can understand that, okay, it was the breaker block. I just missed it. I misread it. I didn't do it perfectly. That's all. At the same time, I'll wait for a perfect breaker block if it can make. I'm going to close my streaming within 4 minutes. So if any of you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to like the stream, don't forget to push the like button. My funded futures has a new plan which is starter plus, where we have no consistency actually, and uh, I guess we don't have any consistency if I'm not wrong, by the way. And obviously you will get 20% off if you use the code T2 Wizard, and normal you will get the $76 will cost for 150k account. So 150k starter account, it will going to cost $76 by if you use the code T2 Wizard. Apex has a marvelous offer where you will get 150 250 sorry 100k 150k 250k and 300k account just for $50. Don't forget to use the code T2 Wizard, and the lifetime fees is gonna be $85, which is much more cheaper actually. So cheap. So don't forget to use that code T2 Wizard. Bluenox has 90% off. If you want to use that Bluenox Propfirm, use the code T2 Wizard. Let me show you one more time. If you're interested to participate in this giveaway, make sure that you have joined Monday's live streaming, please. If you miss that Monday's live streaming, you will miss this giveaway, the opportunity to be the winner. I tried to look for a buying opportunity here from a fair value cap. Market didn't make a fair value cap over here. I tried, I mean, I waited for a breaker block entry over here. Market didn't make a perfect breaker block over there. I just missed every kind of opportunity. I don't have the buy side liquidity. I'm using this buy side liquidity for mini S&P. Remember, this lower chart is the mini S&P. So this is incorrect so far. That means market should go for this buy side liquidity. And if I come over here in mini S&P, let me check if I have any opportunity over there to take the entry. I don't have yet. I don't have yet. I don't have yet. Yeah, I'll just let him go. Even if it works from this breaker block, I'll just let him go, because I don't want to force the breaker block. At least I don't want him to be forced. So guys, today's streaming was over here, a loss, a profit, and fast fabric of information over there. How to use this new opening cap. Sell side liquidity was my target. Then there was the sell side liquidity, that was my target. Inversion fabric cap entry. Trend is my friend entry. Now observing the breaker block, low probable obviously, and yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for being with me. I hope that I will be back in Monday, so tomorrow and the day after tomorrow in the NFP I won't be here. I'm not sure about the PM session. If I am in PM session live, I will be live in Discord with my Discord members. So if anyone is interested to join our Discord group, to the top of the comment box, you will see the Discord link. Okay, so if anyone is interested to join us over there, it's absolutely the learning session. Absolutely, you are not going to get any kind of copy trade or signal over there. At least not now. You are going to get the signal after the election, but not now. So it's gonna be the learning session only. Okay. So yeah, that's all. So until the next, did to have more viewers in Monday, do the giveaway in the end of the stream, not at the beginning, in my opinion. At the end, do what you see it better for you. Okay, Jack. Thanks for that idea. Thank you so much, brother. By the way, that's a good idea. Later, you guys won't come to me and don't ask that I'm begging for views, right? You're not going to say that. I'm just kidding. By the way, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, brother. Okay, thank you guys. So yeah, see you in Monday. Be safe, be very careful about your risk. Until then, cheers.